We're asking these guys to endure and have stamina. And oftentimes, in the leadership perspective, that's one of the key components, is the ability to endure and to stay up and positive and hopeful even when the team is suffering a little bit or they might be complaining.
The mission of the Green Berets and the Special Ops is a little different than some of the other missions, but these are the guys who speak a lot of languages, can go into a culture and work with that culture to help make positive change.
Everything in the military is about teamwork. If you're not an effective team player, you can't lead when you need to lead, but also follow when you need to follow. You're not going to make it in the military, nor would you make it in any other team environment.
It's neat learning from other people and having an opportunity to maybe pick up some of that language and cultural understanding that 30 years in the military hasn't really exposed me to. And being out here exposes me to that. That, I think, is a great part of my learning process as I transition from Special Forces Green Beret to member of the corporate society.
You know, I've heard a lot of people saying recently showing up is the biggest part of the battle, and what you're going to get from a service member moving out into the commercial sector is somebody that will show up, because if nothing else, we always are on time and ready to work. We work well in teams, led some teams, and so I've got experience there, but I've also quite often found myself as part of a team, and I'm very good in either role. The ability to quickly shift gears from one task to another based on shifting priorities is something that I think soldiers and just service members in general would bring to any company.
You all might think it's funny, but it's scary to sometimes meet professionals from the commercial sector, because they speak a different language in some cases, and you just, you're like, well, I can read all about this guy on Wikipedia or LinkedIn, or I heard this guy talk on a podcast, and he's just, he's juggling 17 big chainsaws, and he's doing it really well. But in reality, you probably know somebody in the military who's got that same skill set. Their chainsaws are a little different.
It's been an unbelievable, almost indescribable experience. These guys are extraordinary. They're talented, they're articulate. It's been fascinating to watch and see how well prepared these guys are for a leadership role in the corporate world, because really a lot of what we do is about influence.